my beautiful, intelligent, inspirational, innovative, and independent Aquarians. Happy birthday and happy Aquarius season. How are you all feeling? I've been saying this a lot these past couple days, but it feels like this is really a new chapter, a new beginning. Like so many things are finally moving forward, or a little bit of levity compared to Capricorn season. So I'm not sure if you are all feeling that, but I definitely am on my end. And the cards that we pulled, amazing. First things first, though, when I was channeling this energy of a sergeant leading this massive troop of knights, and you being the sergeant, the leader, initiating this attack or this launch of energy, and it was just kind of like I could feel like the stampede of horses like kind of move up through my body. So I'm not sure if some of you are about to launch something or emerge as a new leader or switch careers to increase the power that you wield, but that was definitely coming through. But was also very interesting, right after that there was this energy of parents kind of putting their newborn baby into a sink, like to give it a bath. So it's this very delicate energy of a child or something new that you're taking care of, and also giving it the love and nurturing that it needs to feel safe and protected. So for some, you might be a literal child that you are conceiving at this moment, or for those of you that are in that business sense, or looking at a new home, or even a pet, of bringing something in that's brand new and very fragile or delicate that you also want to give the love, time, and care to. So it is really interesting, the balance of masculine and feminine. And that comes through in the cards a lot as well. So not focusing just on the expansion and the work, or just focusing on relationships, is going to be a bit of both. And from my experience with Aquarius, they are so instrumental in being leaders, in being innovators, running their own businesses to the point where they want to help their communities and the collective at large, where sometimes they forget to take care of themselves or take that time to rest because they are so passionate about the work that they're doing. So this may also be an opportunity to see how you can expand and grow in the masculine while also still honoring and giving care to the feminine. Also, other messages that were coming through: starfish, the animal, in terms of kind of regeneration or being able to grow. Some of you feel like you maybe took a step back over the past few weeks or the past year. I mean, Saturn has been in Aquarius since December 21st, fully 2020. It was in there for a brief moment in the spring of 2020 as well, but it has been difficult. And so if some of you feel like you're finally taking in stride or growing or feeling that expansion now, that was kind of coming through with the starfish energy. And also the foods, cherries, papaya, and mangoes, like red and orange, makes sense if we're kind of launching or starting something new. That root and that sacral, that life force energy, especially for those of you who might be in this creative energy or even conceiving a child, that was coming through very strongly as well. Anything else I can think of at the moment? No, if it comes back to me, I'll relay it for sure. So the first three cards that I pulled, we have the Queen of Swords with the Emperor, and then the Hierophant. So these are pretty phenomenal cards. Like we just talked about at the very beginning, how you were this sergeant or this energy to prompt yourself or to move forward or to launch something, getting very clear with that Queen of Swords energy to make sure your boundaries are very secure, that you're walking the walk, not just talking the talk, and you are stepping into brand new positions of power. Potentially an Aries or an Aries individual will be of service or will help you achieve that. But with that Emperor, it's really also examining any issues around the father, because the Emperor can be really linked to that. And maybe where are you afraid to use your voice or your mind? Because with that Emperor there, it can maybe you're being called to go higher, but maybe you're doubting it, or maybe you don't feel like you have the resources or the mindset or the tools you need to succeed. But with the Hierophant, there is that energy of new structure, new dynamics, you getting to completely change rules if you want. And I mean, it's interesting that at the end of January, we're going to have that Sun conjunct Uranus opposing, the Sun conjunct Saturn in Aquarius opposing Uranus in Taurus. So this kind of revolution or freedom or breaking free of old restrictions or mindsets to elicit new power and freedom. Of course, the Hierophant also connects to that Taurus energy. So this could also be getting the mindset, the tools, the structures implemented for further expansion come Aries and Taurus season, which is right around the corner. So kind of take note, it might not all take place and manifest right now during Aquarius season, but you're doing the things right now to get you ready for Aries and Taurus season moving forward. And then the next 3 cards I pulled, we have the Queen of Wands with the 5 of Wands, and then the Sun, which is the best card in the entire deck. So let's look at this Queen of Wands and 5 of Wands. So Queen of Wands really is that passion, that fire, that joy. You can also see the Queen of Wands is kind of looking away, and she's like, am I really feeling it? Am I really happy and content and joyous with where I am? You can see kind of like the sunflower in the corner. This black cat in this deck is golden, which is such a vibe. But with the Queen of Wands, she is very dutiful and diligent, and passion brings us joy and this spark to the king and to her kingdom. But if she is not feeling 100% satisfied and feeling that passion, she's not going to stay. So it's also knowing your worth in career, in relationships, in family, to know, is there any friction, or do you feel like your voice or your passion or your joy is not being heard? And so it's interesting that we talked about the Queen of Swords with the Emperor, identifying potential father issues or maybe restrictions around the divine masculine, so that here are we being stifled or restricted around that feminine energy, which is maybe causing delays or breakdowns or frustrations, especially with our confidence at work with regards to these wands energy or passion or inspiration, that fire that fuels us. And of course, how we proceed and move through our career and our day-to-day lives also transfers to all areas of our lives. So this is going to be coming through as a collective theme, but really, what do you want to achieve? Where do you want to grow? And if it brings you joy and happiness, it doesn't necessarily matter if other people aren't in agreement, because at the end of the day, it's what you want. You're breaking free new structures and new rules, right? The Emperor, the Hierophant, to bring forth that greater vision, Aquarius energy, this greater inspiration, this passion. Yeah, some feathers might be ruffled. Some people might not agree with what you're doing. Some people may try and project fear, doubt, or insecurity on you, which may make you question if you're doing the right thing or not with that 5 of Wands. However, we have the Sun literally at the end of this reading, that everything is going to work out, that you are meant to step further into this expansion, into this power, to lead, to care, to nurture, to receive all the blessings from all the hard work that you've put through. Remember that we still have Venus and Mercury finishing up their retrogrades. Venus will station direct on the 29th of January. Mercury will station direct on the 3rd of February. We have the Aquarius new moon on the 1st of February. So there's a lot going on right in that kind of first, beginning of second decade of Aquarius season. So if your birthday is around that time, just know that you probably will be feeling very activated. And I mean, even if we're looking forward ahead with regards to love and intimacy, kind of like I was feeling all that sacral activation or this creative life force energy, both Mars and Venus will ingress into Aquarius on March 6th. So that's what I'm saying. For some of you, this activation of this energy may be taking place right now during Aquarius season, or you're going to be getting everything ready, building the foundation for even further expansion once we get into the spring or moving forward. But with the Sun ending this reading, it's like no matter what, you're in such a benevolent, blessed state to receive what you want, contingent that you're standing firm in your power. You're not allowing past trauma or limiting beliefs or parental energies bog down your decisions, and you're leading from your heart and what truly brings you joy. Okay? What's interesting is the card on the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Pentacles. So some of you might be also balancing money around, or balancing 2 jobs right now, or deciding if you want to go from one to the other, or just even maybe investing in some stocks or moving some investments around. So pay attention to opportunities to expand your money as well, because sometimes with Aquarius, given it's a fixed energy, it can sometimes have a very fixed mindset on what it truly thinks is going to serve it best. But being able to open that self up, thankfully Aquarius is also an air sign, so it can see lots of different perspectives. It's open to new information, so there may be opportunities to make more money or to move money in a way that'll benefit you moving forward. And I think that is with the investment of time, energy, and money to certain situations in your life that may not be fully manifested yet, but intuitively you know that moving coins or moving energy into that part of your life or into that relationship or into that opportunity will lead to expansion moving forward. Okay? Beautiful. So that is my general reading for all of you Aquarians. I just have to say I'm really loving and obsessed with Aquarius energy lately. It's just so beautiful and entrepreneurial and colors outside the lines. I think we need that more than ever right now with everything that's taking place, plus all the expansion that's going to be happening with the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces later on, March, April timeline. The Aquarians really know how to gently and encouragingly give the straight up facts, be intelligent, be powerful, and to lead in a very strong manner. So this is kind of like a call to action that if you are feeling that it's your time or that you're feeling this nudge or this shove from the universe to move in a certain direction, please, please, please take time to process and honor that accordingly, because from this reading alone, there seems to be a lot moving in your favor, okay? Beautiful. So that's it for my general reading. If this reading resonated and you want to leave a tip to send some love to Stillwater Alchemy, it's always appreciated. I'll leave that link in the comment section below. You can also watch your rising and your moon sign Tarotscopes for more clarity and a greater scope of what's going on. Currently, our books are full until the spring. But if you want to be on our waiting list, you can go to our website, click the Contact Us page, and send us a message that way. Or, as well, we have room for one more coaching client who's looking for ongoing commitment. So if you're curious about that, you can also send us a message through our website as well, okay? Beautiful. Thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful Aquarius season. Happy birthday to all of you watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.